All right, Xavier. We have step 3. Hopefully, you have got the first 2 sections done pretty well by now, and you're ready to move on to really make it start looking like a completed cube. Step 3 is kind of a big step. 3 and 4 really get most of it done. So, just to start out, we'll go ahead and get it where we know we're ready to be at. So there's the plus. Let's get our corners. That's the left side one. Turn away, right, up, down, like that. There. This is another left side one. So let's get that one ready. Where's our last corner? Let's do this one. Okay, so I've got my plus and my 3 corners and my working corner, one unsolved corner. I can move that corner up. I can do whatever I want with it and bring it back down. So this corner, anytime we do something here, here, or here, we're going to bring this corner over there. Do what we need to do, and I'll move it back every time, just so you can kind of see each step what that corner is doing. May not make total sense at first, but the more you just go through the motions, the more it's going to make sense. In this step, what we're going to do is fill in these 3 corners, little buddies at the top. So when we get done, we really have kind of a solid band of color all the way through to our working corner. Solid white and then solid color all the way around. So red and blue will go here. Blue and orange will go there. And orange and green will go there. That's going to be step 3. So there's really only a couple ways that each piece could be to mess with. This would need to be blue and red right in there. Right here is that blue and red piece that belongs right there. And as a matter of fact, if I ignored the fact that I had all this solved and I just moved it down, look at that. It's in the right spot. I can't do that though because I've totally blown away this nice little corner here. This is where the working corner is going to come into play. So starting with the piece matched up to its color, I'm always going to move it to the opposite color, so it's now by the blue. I'm going to bring my corner over here also. So I have my jacked up corner, my piece right there. This, let's move everything back where it belongs. This piece here is the home of that piece. So really, what I'm trying to do is replace this piece with this piece. So now let's go one more time. I'm going to move it to its opposite color. I'm going to bring my working corner over here. I can mess this up all I want. Now I'm going to move this piece I need to replace up to the top. Then I'm simply going to move this piece back. I have now I've replaced the piece that I needed to replace. I bring it back down and put the working corner back where it belongs. And now you can see I have a solid edge on this side. And just by coincidence, I happen to solve my working corner. That's fine. I'm going to just keep messing that corner up anyways. That's still my working corner. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to mess it up right now. I have no corner here. But I do have two more edges which I need to solve before this step is over. Blue and orange. Blue and orange. I need to go ahead and find the blue and orange edge piece and bring it over to this side I'm working on. Here it is. So it's on the top. I'm going to move it right here. Blue and orange belongs right there. Again, I cannot mess up this stuff by just simply doing that. My working corner is all the way on the other side down here. It's back here. So I'm going to start by moving this piece to its opposite there. So now it's orange, blue, orange. I'm going to bring my working corner all the way around. And I'm going to follow the same process. I'm going to move this piece I want to replace up here. It's right there now. I'm going to slide the piece I actually want here. Then I'm going to bring this back down, and I'm going to move my working corner back, which I accidentally solved again. And now I have two clean edges. I'm going to mess up my working corner again. So I only have one more edge left to do. This edge is red and green. Red and green is actually right here. So I'm going to get it lined up. And it actually belongs right here. But we know I can't do that because I mess it all up. So I'm going to turn it to its opposite color. So now I have green, red, green. I'm going to move my working corner over here. And since I moved it to this side, I'm actually going to turn this working corner up on the left side. Because here's the piece I need to replace. It needs to be red and green. I'm going to move it up. I'm going to move that red and green piece back over here. Slide it back down. Move my working corner back, which again I solved unintentionally. And there I have it. So I've got my working corner. Then I have a solid way all the way around. When you look at that cube, I mean that's really getting solved. Let's mess it up and kind of discuss this again. All right, there's my bottom. So let's first get the plus. Orange piece. Blue piece. Red piece. And green piece. So I have blue, orange, green, red with my plus. Let's get my corners. It's on the left side, so I'll move that up and away and down. I have blue and orange here on the left side. Let's find one more corner here. Blue and red. Blue and red. Get that down there. So now I have my working corner. I have all my white. I have my smooth transition. And I still have my plus. Red and green. So I don't see red and green up here. Oh, look, it's down here by my working corner. So I'm actually going to use that corner and just kind of flip it out. So let's go back and look at that. It's here. Belongs over here. So I need to get it up. I have my working corner there. So just move it up here, move that piece out of the way, and then just bring down whatever trash happens to be there. Now I have my red and green. Belongs here. So I'm going to move it to its opposite color. Bring the working corner over here. Move the right side up. Bring that piece back over here. Bring it down. It's now in its correct spot. Move my working corner back over here. And now I have this solid edge. Red and blue. I can see red and blue is right here. Solid color. Move it to its opposite. Bring my working corner over here. Up. Move that piece into its place. Move that place back down. Move my working corner back. You don't actually have to move your working corner back, but the reason I do is because I can then clearly show you what it looks like there. Last one is blue and orange, and that's right up here. Blue and orange. So I'm going to move it to its opposite color. I'm going to bring my working corner here, slide it into its place. Bam. And again, I accidentally solved that corner, but that's fine. I have these three edges totally solid. And then this side solved or not solved, either way. That is step 3. You just have to keep messing it up and messing it up until you can do those first 3 steps nice and clean, and then you can move on to step 4 and you will have the cube 2/3 of the way done after step 4.